like Coach Bloom said, we're not where we want to be. And that's a message hard to convey to the public just because I think we're close. Obviously, the points don't reflect that at the end of the games, but I think we're a mistake, a turnover away from executing our game plans better. And like Coach Bloom said this week, I don't think that we did that on Saturday. And leading up, we really didn't have great practices, but like you said yesterday, I feel like we had it turned on. There's a different mentality, I feel, in the locker room. Not a lack of confidence, as people would probably assume. I think there's more of a, hey, let's get this thing right. And so we're looking forward to that and looking forward to Saturday so we can prove some people wrong. I'll open up for questions.
You speak to that chemistry with Cephas, but also Trammell, how they seem to be your best targets, but they've made plays for you too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we have tons of weapons on the offense. Between Cephas, Austin Walter, Austin Trammell, Soup. I mean, it's awesome having weapons like that. It's hard for a defense because they can't really hone in on one guy. And the ability to build chemistry throughout 4 games, what we've played now, and through training camp, I think that just goes to show the growth that we've made and that we're going to continue to grow and just be on the same page going forward.
You mentioned that you're from North Carolina and you were the black sheep in your family and ventured eventually down south all the way to Texas. How cool is it going to be going back close to home? Will you have a home proud president, and what's that going to be like?
It's going to be awesome. I mean, it's not like any other game. It's going to be a special one to me, but I'm going to treat it like it's any other game. Like Crum said, you got to go out there and prepare, even if it's a Power 5 school. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. There's going to be a lot of supporters out there. As a kid, something I've always dreamed about, playing in the home state of North Carolina. That's where the state championship was going to be. Actually, a little short story is I lost in the state playoffs to one of the quarterbacks at Wake Forest. They currently moved to receiver, Kendall Hinton. He beat me in the state playoffs, ended up playing at Wake Forest, so I'd like some redemption on Saturday.
How do you think you've adjusted after all that time off, different injuries at Vandy, but now you're getting those reps, you're playing more. It seems like you're becoming more confident each game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it comes with game experience. I played 4 years at Vanderbilt. I didn't play, and I mean, I gained confidence and really get to watch the game from a different perspective on the sideline. But when you're out there, it's different. And so I continue to grow each day at practice and in each game. To reiterate what Coach Bloom said, I feel like we didn't take a step forward this week, me and myself. Not playing up to my expectations, not leading this team as well as I can. So I want to keep moving forward, and with that, each game is a new experience, and kind of put that behind us and move forward.
I know for a lot of players, when you have a game like that, you want to get back on the field really quickly. But acknowledging the practice part is an important part of that. How did you guys get to where it's like, okay, we have to focus, we have to stay locked in at practice because the game isn't here yet? You know, how do you stay locked in?
Yeah, I think that just goes to show with the maturity of the team. Everybody knows that it starts in practice. And watching the film together as a team, as a unit, yesterday before practice, I feel like that helped everyone understand that, hey, everyone's getting coached on the same level. People are learning new things, they're learning new tips, and we got to figure things out during the week because on Saturday you just got to play. You can't be out there thinking. Coach Bloom always says we got to play fast, and that's something we didn't really do on Saturday. And I think that's because of not lack of preparation, but just poor practices, making mistakes in practice that we see then show up on Saturday that we got to eliminate during the week, that then we can be ready to play on Saturday fast.